Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious hit. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Come on, man. Give me that fucking save.
Why they keep making
Handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's got it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
19 Tiger. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Be brave,
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred in a place like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Running it now out of the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and he played it well enough to contain the run, but he didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
You're not losing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Short pass brought in. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Put.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Setting up the screen. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
52 blaster. Fight 60. Ready.
Now air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, brother. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down.
Back to work they go after the interception. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Bitch, crack that.
Here we go.
Come on.
They're throwing it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go.
God.
Let that pass rush get home.
Got it.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line.
Where am I? God damn.
Markers are reset.
I'm at
Here we go.
1,000,
Ball at the
baby.
44.
Oh, I don't get like 19. I'm at 55 of these bitches.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Caught by his back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Handoff now from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
You make multiple niggas, but you got to be able to block it.
Motioning the tight end now. One final shot before the half. Has it down close.
All right, Dylan, man, I'm out
He
this
will
bitch.
not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Lost by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here we go.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll throw it here on 1st. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. Shuffle pass to his back. And he's tackled, but not before he picks up that 1st down. But hang on, Brock, hang on. They're going to have to survive that penalty flag first. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Down. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Running for the marker on second. He dodged the tackle. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line. Ready?
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Borregales connects. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 32-yard line.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll work against the blitz. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Shoves him off. For left side, Sanders has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Set, go.
Desperation time here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Sanker. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Pass play coming here. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Carolina in punt formation. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Looking to return from the 29. It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Vikings moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Straight. 19.
Back to the well again. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most.